This is a message to the world in the trap that they're stuck in about eating flesh. Every time you eat flesh, you're not just feeding your body, you're feeding a ritual, a blood ritual, ancient hidden system that survives by disguising death as food. They told you it's protein, tradition, culture, but it's not. It's trauma, it's frequency, and it's worship. Worship of who? Of what? Let me tell you the truth. When you consume flesh, blood and bones of a murdered being or animal, you are partaking in the ancient worship of Baal and Moloch and lesser known forms of Saturn, Satan. These are not just myths. They are the original energy harvesters, gods of sacrifice, time, death and control. And they were never banished, they were globalized. You see their altars in the slaughterhouses, you see their symbols in corporate logos, you eat from their table every time you consume what was killed in fear. This is the ritual. Step 1. Take a sentient being, one that feels, breathes, loves and cries. Step 2. Trap it, stress it, separate it from its family, feed it poison, feed it fear until its very energy field collapses. Step 3. Kill it, bleed it, harvest the flesh, package it in plastic, slap a discount on it and call it dinner. Step 4. You buy it, you cook it, you season it, you bless it as if the ritual hasn't already happened. As if praying over death changes fact that you're still eating it. Step 5. Digest it, and with it you digest terror, adrenaline, grief and the exact frequency that keeps your soul from rising. This is energy alchemy in reverse, which is energy harvesting, my beautiful soul family. Energy cannot be destroyed, it can only transform. And when you chew that meat, you're not just taking in nutrients, you're taking in memory of murder. You're absorbing a frequency and it does not rise. It drags it, clouds it, weighs you down. It pulls your awareness into your stomach, into your fear, into your root chakra, and disconnects you from your heart, your breath, your God light. Why do they want you eating this way? Because a soul in its highest state doesn't comply, doesn't obey, doesn't fear. A soul vibrating in light breaks systems. So they feed you death over and over to keep you in survival mode, to keep your nervous system overwhelmed, to keep your light body heavy, to keep your kundalini from rising in your spine. You think it's just food? No, it's frequency control. The real cost of flesh, every bite is karma. Every bite is karma. So every bite is a contract. You are co-signing a death you didn't commit and calling it culture. But your spirit knows truth, why it rots inside you. That's why you feel heavy after. That's why disease follows it. That's why sickness is real and the pharmaceutical companies feed off your sickness, because you eat dead animals and dead flesh. The blood of billions cry out not just from the ground but from within your cells, because what you eat becomes you, and when you eat death you become its echo. But there is a way out. You can break the spell, you can end the ritual. Not by rage, but by refusal. Refuse to be their battery. Refuse to offer your temple as a graveyard. Refuse to worship Saturn through suffering. You can break it. And you can start to feed on life and prana, on breath, on fruit that falls freely from the trees, on sun-kissed water, on light, on silence, on truth. This was never about meat. This was always about control, and now you know you must choose. Keep feeding the beast or become the light that ends it No more blood, no more sacrifice, no more spells. The flesh ritual ends. When you say, I remember who I am, I do not consume death, I embody light, then you take full power back into yourself. But if you continue to eat these dead animals and these dead flesh, they are putting murder on your hands, and that's why you continue a karmic cycle. Because the karmic cycle, they're printing on you. You co-signed and you contracted to eat the dead animal, and they who murdered it actually gives the murder to you because you bought the discount off them. So you need to realise why you feel so bad inside after you've eaten meat, eaten dead animals, and you wonder why you've got karma, because you're the one that's contracting to the karmic cycle. It's up to you to choose this day whom you may serve, dead flesh or the light. I choose the light. My household chooses the light. The light in me honours the light in you. That's if you've got any. You get to choose this day to stand in the truth. That's why we're here. We're the chosen to come back to tell you the truth. You were never meant to eat dead animals. It was all a blood ritual. I've explained it in this down to the detail that you need. Now you get to choose. Do you want to keep playing their game and feeding their beast? Or do you want to come out and stand and raise your kundalini and become God's source in human form and take back your power, because you get to break the system? It's up to you today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You wouldn't hand your innocent offspring to the cows to eat, would you? Well, then stop eating the cows. Take care. The truth is the truth, and the truth will always stand. No matter how much judgment you try to pass on to me, the truth has to stand. Bye now. Take care. Enjoy.